Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, March 9th. We're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETFs here on Window Trader. And the theme continues. I can assure you a lot of people after yesterday afternoon sell-off, the price probes, everybody saying, here we go, looking at gap lower. And yet here we are trading right around the afternoon rally high, and the POC, which was lowered yesterday, by the way. I made a mistake. It was lowered from H's low to D's low and trading right around there. As far as the Russell, now the Russell traded above yesterday's high in the pre-market. Now they're back down, not far from where their POC is. Now they did not go out with a price probe yesterday, so they're firmly in a balance in the daily. And here's the triple Qs, right? They've been the weakest by far. They went out with a price probe. Their afternoon rally high was in G. Right now we're trading just below it. But again, with 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, their price probe to the downside for now has been rejected. So as far as the destinations, you should have all of them. I'm going to keep this short and sweet this morning. Right now, the only one to add to the upside. Right now, price probe is being rejected. And then we have 386.31 as our overnight high. Right now, our overnight low is 381.67. You should have all the other destinations. If not, please check the prior videos. So game plan for this morning. Well, again, we're in a very subjective thing, which is balance, how you want to call it. I'm calling this a 4-day balance. Yesterday's high was the top of it. Thursday's low was the bottom of it. Yesterday's high, as you recall, got up to a very, very visual area, which is the February 8th low. Again, we can't take out last week's high till we get acceptance into that February 8th range. So until that happens, if we push up, I'll use my 4-day balance rules, and I would take a short against yesterday's high if we're to get around there until they prove they can get above it. Look, if we get any acceptance, if we're able to take out yesterday's high and get acceptance above it, well, then you start getting firmly accepted into that week's range, and then you have a chance to go for last week's high. Until that happens, in the bigger picture, which right now, for me, the important one is the weekly, is still down. And if you can't do that, at some point, if we take out yesterday's low, well, then eventually you're going to roll over possibly to the Thursday and Friday lows, which are the bottom of our balance. So that's the line in the sand for me. So early play, again, right here where we're trading, there is no play here. I mean, you can take a short. I shouldn't say that. You can take a short against K's high from yesterday, which is 386.08. And the pre-market high is 386.31. So if you are to open somewhere around here, rally up, I can take a short play against the afternoon rally high and the overnight high. If they take them both out with any tempo, any volume, I'd get out, because then odds are you're going to go and test the day's high from yesterday. So that's one short play early. Really isn't a call play here. There is really, your risk reward is pretty poor right here as far as a call play. There's nothing really to lean on. Technically, sellers are still in control. Even though we've rallied way off the lows, we're almost $4 off of yesterday's low. However, except for K briefly taking out J's high, this market one time frame down from that entire point. So even though sellers right now early might be in the hole, until we start getting acceptance above K's high and the overnight high, they'll still be comfortable shorting this, and then they would run for the hills if we take out K or F's high from the overnight. Otherwise, they're going to be comfortable and see if they can continue to try to push this down. So until I get more market-generated information, no real call play here for me just yet. And then on the charts, again, I'm just going to show you the weekly and the daily. So weekly is down, one time framing down 2 weeks. February 8th low is the important one. If we can get acceptance into that 387.50 level, then we have a chance to take out last week's high. Until then, nothing's changed in the bigger picture. The daily, yesterday we got right up to the 20-day moving average, bounced off it. We closed right above, we didn't close above. Well, yeah, we closed right above the 50-day moving average. And now we're above that. So right now we're pinned between the two of them. If we take out yesterday's low, we will be below the 50-day moving average. And if you get any kind of sellers to show up, eventually you'll test Thursday and Friday's bottom of our 4-day balance right now. On the flip side, if we're able to take out yesterday's high and get above the 20 SMA, then last week's high, last week's high, comes into play with acceptance into February 8th's range. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.